chains to hold her down, just endless roads and city sounds. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. The road is hard, the nights are cold, but she won't trade it for the gold. The wind, the stars, the open sky, a girl who's never saying goodbye. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. She left behind the life she knew, chasing dreams and skies of blue. No more chains to hold her down, just endless roads and city sounds. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding loud and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night.
Hello everyone, welcome to my stream. For those of you tuning in for the first time, my name is Cassie Morgan. I'm a Checking Drifter YouTuber, and tonight we're playing Final Fantasy XIV and again. And let's go and get started, so we'll probably get stuck in a queue. I'm sorry for starting so late. Yeah, of course. Mm. Insert something of your deeds here. Hello, warrior of darkness, fallen. Despite light ravaging their very being. I had the self-same strength of spirit. Perhaps I could have done more for my world. No, it isn't over yet. The 13th isn't beyond saving. That's why we're here. So where to? Just lead the way. Let's see. Yeah, I don't like coconut. They sound the best. Alright, did I make the orchestron roll? Let's see. How much do I have of each type of materia? Items are... I think I need to sell some of these. Let's see. What the hell? Clan Nutsy? What the hell is that? Sorry, Sinner, but my services are reserved for... What the hell? Elite and dangerous, huh? Man, there's so much side content in these games, and I never have time to play these, to get through all these, you know? Where the fuck is the... over there instead. Where the fuck is the market board? Damn it, wrong one. Oh. Of course, I should have gone to the one labeled Marcus. Actually, I just remembered I can remove the material myself. Let's see. No, okay, armory. Damn it. Alright, I have to get my retainer. Where's the summoning bell? Oh, over here. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh. Much better. Oh. any of that. That should be good enough. I should have plenty of room. What's the difference between extracting and... Oh. Oh dear. Oh, I switched them. Why not? Mhm. Um, I've seen gameplay of that before. I've never actually played it. Mm. 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 Let's see. Hmm. There we go. I see ya. Mm. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, that's just part of the song lyrics. I was using the end of the world as we know it by REM. It goes like tournament, a tournament, a tournament of lies. Mm. Mm. Wait. I can trust my retainer. Aw. Hmm? How does that work? Hmm. Wait a minute. Fuck. I know what to do with these things. Ah, fuck it. Hmm. Hmm. That's better. Hmm. Hmm. Let's head for Nabath Orang. Since Zero can't teleport to Aetherite there, we should probably travel to Amaro. Oh. Oh, there you are. Thank goodness I'm not too late. Lena, I take it, Beckwick, told you why she's here? More or less. Greetings and welcome. I'm Lena, captain of the guard here at the Crystarium. Zero, is there something you require? When I learned of your plan to gather light at the Crystal Tower, I felt compelled to warn you of the potential repercussions. I know well that you would never use the tower for ill, nor without due caution. Even so, I believe I understand. Ever since the flood, light has been a source of pain and misery. Some fear it still, no doubt. Which is to say that some would be uncomfortable at the sight of it wielded as we intend. That is your concern, is it not? Same thing as what happened with the Tower of Zot in precisely in Garlemald, the Tower of Zot and call it. It was light that nearly consumed our world. To use the Crystal Tower to harness this destructive force, restraining the tower into an object of fear. You may convince the Crystarium of the necessity of your cause, but it will not be so easy to win over those outside our walls. Great, we're gonna have to go globe-trotting and convince everyone it's gonna be alright. I worry this will undermine the fragile trust that we have only begun to build with some communities. They may misunderstand your intentions. Tell me who they are and what misunderstandings they may have. I shall allay their concerns. Cassie and I will go with her. People know us. Our presence will put them at ease. Thank you. I realize this will delay the execution of your plans, but I see no other way. As for where to begin, I dare say Yulmar will be as good a place as any. Though ours is an amicable relationship now, we were at odds for long years. Yulmar was once ruled by a tyrant who wielded the power of light. He promised salvation. In truth, he made slaves of his subjects and sought to destroy any who defied him. He's gone now, thankfully. And a good man named Chinez has elected mayor. Relations between our cities have improved much since then. Even so, there's a lingering rivalry between us. If the Crystarium were to harness light without warning, some Yulmorans, I suspect we have ulterior motives. Perhaps would it be prudent to give them prior notice? If you explain that you seek to save the Warrior of Darkness' home, though, I should hope that they would give you their blessing. Once again, yours is a name that commands respect and trust in the domain of your former enemies, as it does in Garlemald. What else should we visit? After Ulmar, I would suggest the Raktika Cratewood. Here you'll find the Knights Blessed, a small collective which worships darkness, as well as the V's, guardians of the secrets of ancient Ronka. The V's are insular and will likely not object unless the light encroaches upon their territory. The Knights Blessed, on the other hand, would greatly benefit from your assurances that your actions will not adversely affect their lives. If you worship darkness, fitting for a world all but consumed by light. Oh well, we will treat with the people of Yulmore and the Knights Blessed. Here, take these whisper weeds. I will let you know when all is in readiness with the tower. That's funny. They have their own version of link pearls. Alright, then I should tend to my own tasks. Explaining the situation to the people of the Crystarium and arranging for your transmitters to be placed here and in Nabath Arang. We're truly grateful. Thank you, Lena. Come, let's head to Yulmore. Hopefully Chinas will know how best to present your plan to everyone. I'm gonna get to see the fat cats again. Alright. Yep, I knew it. We're going globe-trotting. Good gods, if it isn't Cassie. To what do we owe the pleasure? Not another world-ending threat. Surely not. Surely not. I have bad news for you. Smart. Let's be discreet. I doubt I'd ever describe myself as such, but anyway, I can tell you you're up to something, the kind of something I want nothing to do with, but regardless, I should probably know. What is it? And that's when I realized DNA had been tampered with. Gathering light with the crystal tower, you say? I would be lying if I said that doesn't bring back unpleasant memories, and I believe I speak for most Yulmorans. We can hardly blame you. You had no reason to question your motives, of course, neither yours nor those of the Gristerians' leadership. A world engulfed in darkness, its corrupted inhabitants attempting to invade your own is rather a lot to process, but the desire to save one's home is something anyone can understand. I'm touched that you show such concern for our feelings despite the gravity of your plight. Very well, you have my support. That's good. As if there was any doubt, right? Let's gather the people at once. An explanation from you ought to ensure everyone understands. Not so fast, dearest. If I were to reveal everything at this juncture, many would be deeply unsettled, regardless of any assurances I offered. No, we need to first set the stage. Spread word of the Warrior of Darkness's plight, that she's on a mission to save her world as she once did ours. Once the tale is common knowledge, I shall call an assembly, explain the need to harness the power of light to a populace far more amenable to the idea. To that end, might I trouble you to speak with our citizens about your predicament? It would be more effective to hear the details from the hero herself, more likely to inspire solidarity from your cause, for your cause. So we appeal to the desire to aid the Warrior of Darkness to present light in a more positive light. Well played, Master. Try. If it's best that you do, if it's best you do the talking, then we'll come with you. Fine by me. I'm content to observe. Once you have finished your rounds, I ask that you report to me. I should like to know how the people react. Lead the way, Cassie. We'll be right behind you. In that conversation alone, I can see how much the people here trust you. Thanks to Euless and Thancred, I've grown better at recognizing it. What? You've met Thancred too? I mean, right, of course you have. I don't know why I said that. Hello, no, fucking, bot. You know what to do, D-Haze. Right, let's find, thank you, D-Haze. Right, let's find some citizens to speak with. I suggest we start here in the canopy before heading down to the understory and then to the derelicts. For fuck's sake. Yeah, fine. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, okay, I know already. Now both of them are following me. I think it's the first time we have more than one. Discuss the beehive. A tavern and an extravagant one at that. Those dances engaged with the poles and such strange, yeah, okay, are they pantomiming? Soldiers thrusting their spear into the ground and using it to launch themselves at the enemy, perhaps. Yeah, let's go with that. Given the world's violent history, it makes sense that displays of martial prowess would become popular. My God. Let's go to the beehive. Vancouver once told me that people come to these places to savor some memories and drown the others. I imagine the beehive was built primarily to help you mourn and forget about sin eaters, even if only for a time. But now they can simply enjoy themselves. I can see the appeal, but don't worry, I know I'm still a bit too young for it. Yeah, yeah, you better. Okay, pessimistic patron. I used to live for the moment, not caring what might happen on the morrow, but now that we've had peace, I find myself thinking about the future and feeling anxious. What? Your home is threatened with destruction? Wicked white. Why are you wasting time in a What? Why are you wasting time in a drinking hole? But as I say it, I feel the sting of hypocrisy. Gods, I need to face my troubles head on. And the same goes for you. Let's see. Where's the next one? Actually, let's use the aetheryte. Usually, pastures go this way. Oh. Mm-hmm. Hmm. And the music suddenly get all bombastic. Oh. Actually, let's go to the other one. Yeah. Discuss the derelicts. That thing there cleaning up the debris is, for a moment I thought it might be a void sun. In case you didn't know, it's not uncommon for our kind to use statues as vessels. But I see now that it's more akin to the mechanical soldiers used by the Garleans. They come in all shapes and sizes, don't they? When Vatri tried to keep us out of the city, many free citizens died in the chaos. Some had no kin to inherit their wealth, so Eilmore decided to use it to help fund the reconstruction of the derelicts. It's part of a greater effort to improve the living conditions down here, which is important since there's simply not enough room for everyone in the city proper. You're the worry of darkness. I never dreamed I'd have the honor, but why are you in Eilmore, if I may ask? I don't have time to say it. Your home is in danger and you come seeking help. there's anything we can do for you, you need only ask. Things could be better here, of course, and we've got a long road ahead of us. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you and yours. We'll never forget that. Okay, back to the Aetheryte. Let's see. Ow. Well now, the Word of Darkness and the Oracle of Light both. How may I be of service? Your enemies plot to invade your world. Having heard tales of sin-eaters ravaging countless villages, your plight feels all too familiar. Come what may, I urge you to remain strong. You overcame the Light Wardens. You can overcome any adversity. And for what it's worth, I'm sure everyone here would be willing to help in whatever the way we can. Yeah. Although it was not much damage. It was like a tiny sliver of my health. Where are you going it again? Oh. Back to the main place. Right, plaza. And that's when I realized the DNA of it's been tampered with. So the people are of one mind in their desire to help. Good. Why, just earlier I overheard a conversation about how the Warrior of Darkness is seeking to save their home. Your tale is spreading quickly. Then the plan has unfolded precisely as you envisioned. All that remains then is to assemble the citizens and explain Cassie's need to gather light. For better or worse, I'm mayor of the city. I'll do my best to win them over. Wait, aren't you... Oh. I'm trying to remember who he is. Yes, you're her, the young lady who saved me from Vothri. Oh, right. I'd eaten enough meal to fall under his control, but you cured me. I wouldn't be alive today if not for you. I remember you, too. I'm glad to see you're doing well. I only learned later that it was the Oracle of Light herself who saved me. Saved all of us. I didn't know if I'd ever get the chance to express my gratitude. He does look kind of like Dante. I'm sure it was nothing for someone with your power. But thank you from the bottom of my heart. In other words, she filled his dark soul with light! Food made from the light had tainted flesh of sinners today. I see, the more they ate, the more the light's corruption spread. Right, and because of that, they became susceptible to Vothri's commands, as he could make the sin eaters do his bidding. Thankfully, I was able to suppress the light's influence and free everyone from his control. There seems to be no lingering effects. You say that as if it were some small feat. I've seen countless souls corrupted by darkness. Someone with the power to heal them would be regarded as a great figure and never know peace. My gift has been a burden. Many have suffered for it, died for it. There were times when I wished I didn't have it. Then I wanted to run away from everyone and everything. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, I had friends to encourage and guide me to help me learn not just to embrace my gift, but to take charge of my life, change my fate. Yeah, his voice cracked when he delivered that line. And so he did just that. The people of this world are resilient indeed. Some people speculate that's the reason why he was replaced by a different actor in later games. That half-whites like me managed to escape the flood of darkness. All these years, I never stopped to wonder why, to wonder if I had a greater part to play. Well, perhaps the time I took charge and considered what I might be able to do for others. The answer is there in the first, and I will find it. Alright, let's see. Let's put Battle Dance. Or maybe not. Yeah, this is better. Zero's cool expression cannot hide the fire in her eyes. If we have no further business here, let's move on. Where to next? Slitherbow, the home of the Knights Blessed in the Raktika under Greatwood, will explain the situation to their leader, Runar. Yeah. I mean, I haven't played that game, but I mean, to know the context, so all I know is that it's been memed to death. Like, all I know is that, like, Trish was somehow, was dead, but then came back to life or something. Like the what am I fighting for scene from Mega Man. No, thank you. It's fine. Cassie, you're a sight for sore eyes, my friend. Will you be staying long in Slitherbow? Though having said that, I suspect this isn't just a social call. Why do they have that? Okay, this is gonna be matter of fact. And that's when I realized the DNA of it had been tampered with. So it is more of a formal visit. That's fine. Why don't we get right to it then? Yeah, I remember when I first heard that. I'll tell you later. I have to read. What, your world, Master Matoya's world, is in grave danger? Yeah, it's totally simping for Ishtola. Master Matoya? Ishtola, she took another name in accordance with custom when she lived among the Knights Blessed. They believe light taints everything that touches, even their true names. Out of respect, don't speak hers here. You are Zero, yes, the one coming from a world consumed by darkness. I struggle to conceive of such a place. The pitch-black pall shrouds the sky, which neither the light of the sun nor the stars can pierce. It is the opposite of what you once knew here in Norvrant. That being the case, I'm sure you can relate to our situation. All too well, you have my deepest sympathies. And in order to beat back the darkness in your world, you would harness light from ours. Tis a simple yet brilliant idea. Only Master Matoya could have conceived of such. That Norvrant is still in her thoughts, that we are still... So, you're not opposed to our plan? Of course, he simps for her, that's too hard. We Knights Blessed may place our faith in the dark. We have never sought to force our beliefs upon others. If your deliverance lies in light, then by all means avail yourselves of it. I'm surprised. From what I was told of your people, I was certain you would disapprove of our methods. Do not mistake our reverence for darkness as a desire for it to be ascendant. Rather, in darkness there is a peace that we seek to make our own through prayer and self-reflection. And while light may have brought suffering in our world, anything in excess can be harmful, even darkness, as you and yours know all too well. It is the wielder who is righteous or evil, not the weapon. If you would wield light for a noble cause, then who are we to deny you? An easy thing for me to say now that night has been restored to our world, perhaps, nevertheless. I wish you the best in your fight, Zero. May light shine your way in the darkness. Huh. Now then, to mark this joyous occasion, I must offer you a proper welcome to Slitherbow. You might find this interesting, Zero. If you say so. Right, let us begin with the customary greeting. Cassie, I trust you remember how to announce yourself as a friend of the Blessed? I think. With the chat mode say, enter Alin Tuta to offer Runar a traditional greeting. No, whoops. Hey. Friends old and new, I bid you welcome to Slitherbow. If I recall, the way it detects words, it only like registers. I mean, no matter what you enter after it, I think it still recognizes it. So I could have just put all in tuta bitch, and he would have responded the same way he did just now. But I don't want to risk it. No, I don't have time for that right now. Friends old and new, I bid you welcome to Slitherbow. All in tuta, what's that mean? What does it mean? In the language of Ronka, it is one of several ways one might say good evening. This greeting allows us to quickly discern friend from foe. A simple expression, but in a world bereft of light, the words held deep meaning. They were a reminder of the world as it was, when the sun and the moon and the stars yet danced across the sky, and we wished one another well as the day gave way to night. The communal traditions of the words serve to bind us. Indeed, we are no longer strangers, you and I. Next we shall have you cleansed of life's impurities. Present yourself to Davith in yonder room. He will be glad to assist you. I think I'll do one more quest, or one more task in the quest line. Oh, wrong way. I just realized I never fully explored this place. Where the hell am I going? That's better. I can see. Actually, wait. That's better. There you are. Your friend has just been cleansed. How do you feel? Wet, but otherwise no different. Ha ha ha, I would have been surprised if you said otherwise. Even so, it is customary to cleanse ourselves of light with water blessed by our priests. But you have darkness again, do you not? Why continue the custom? Why, for the same reason that it was conceived, to pray for the safety of friends and visitors alike, as we pray for yours this day. Safe travels, friend, and may blessed shadow keep you. Yeah, I think that's right, if that's all, let's return to Runar and see if there's any other customs I must observe. Come on, Cassie. Okay, with that, I think... actually, why not? Just do one more. Still have a few minutes. It's not like there's gonna be a cutscene after this. Knocking wood. Nope. I've undertaken the ritual. And while I can't explain it, I feel more confident than I did before, just a touch. I'm glad to hear it. With Warrior Darkness at your side, I've no doubt that you will save your two worlds. If we can defeat Zeromus, then the source will be safe. But nothing would change for my own world. There would just be one less void sent to struggle over scraps with the rest. Is that so? Forgive me, I spoke out of turn. It's fine. I was under no illusion. I wish it were different, of course. Cassie, can you hear me? Have you met with the people of Yulmar and Raktika? That's when I realized the DNS had tampered with. Excellent, then we may proceed to the next phase of the plan without worry. Beglug has informed me that the tower is ready to make our Nabith Arang at your leisure. Make for a Nabith Arang at your leisure. I've arranged for you to rendezvous with Cassard en route as well. Not only can he take you to the site of the flood, but he will also know where best to place the transmitters, given his familiarity with the route between the Castrarium and Amarang. He will be in Twine on business shortly, so I've asked him to wait for you there. It's all coming together to Twine then. Okay, I think I'll end it here then. No, wait. No, whatever. So thank you all for watching me play Final Fantasy XIV tonight. We'll be playing. Well, we'll likely be playing on. Tomorrow will be Friday Night Best Shots, since it's going to be the first Friday of the month, and that's where I every time I die in the game I'm playing, I take a shot of some alcohol I've prepared. I'll likely be playing Beyond Citadel again, and yeah, and if I die one more time after finishing the bottle, I end the stream. But yeah, and then on Saturday we'll be playing more Stellar Blades. So I'm gonna go ahead and play my outro. Thank you all for watching, and have a good night. Bye.
She left behind the life she knew, chasing dreams in skies of blue. No more chains to hold her down, just endless roads and city sounds. Cassie's riding wild and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding wild and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. The road is hard, the nights are cold, but she won't trade it for the gold. The wind, the stars, the open sky, a girl who's never saying goodbye. Cassie's riding wild and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. The nights are cold, but she won't trade it for the gold. The wind, the stars, the open sky, a girl who's never saying goodbye.